Wanted to show you real quick how Cherry TV works. Cherry TV gives you access to the live TV programming. So you're simply going to click on it and it'll open up in the last channel that you were playing before you turned off the system. So this is CP24. At this point, pressing the OK button on the remote brings up a channel list like this. And then you can come down here, you can click on a channel. It opens up in this small window on the right. You can click on this channel. Again, it opens up in a small window on the right. If you want to make it big at this point, you just click OK again, and it opens up big like that. So to bring up the channel list, just press the OK button, come down, click on a channel. You want to make it big, press it again, and make it big like that. Now, because there are so many channels on the system, live TV channels are separated into live TV categories. So if you press the OK button on the remote, and then you press the left arrow button to the left of the OK button, it'll open up the live TV categories. And as you can see here, each live TV category has its own channel list. So here was English, here's sports. If you want to jump into the sports channel list, you just hit the right arrow button on the remote and it jumps into the sports channel list. At this point, you can click on any channel, opens up into the small window, press it again, opens up into the big window. You can also use the channel up, channel down button on the remote if you want. We can also make a favorites list. So to do that, you press the OK button on the remote. And then at the bottom here, you can see the color-coded functions. Those functions correlate with the color buttons on the remote. So if you want to add, for example, TSN 3 to your favorites list, the favorites button is the blue button. So we press the blue button on the remote and we've added that channel to your favorites list. How do you get to the favorites list? Well, you press the left arrow button again to open up to the live TV categories. And this time you move all the way up to favorites. And then you can see here, here's your favorites list. Now removing the channel from the favorites list, it's just the same process as you did to put it on. You press the OK button on the remote, then you press the blue button, it'll remove the star, press the exit to get back to the full screen like this. So again, press the OK button on, at this point we're still in the favorites categories. You can see from the top left. So we have to go back into a full category like English. Press the right arrow button on the remote. Choose any channel. Opens up into the small window. You want to make it big. You press OK again. Aside from live TV, you also get video on demand, and that includes movies and TV shows. So to access the video on demand library, you press the menu button on your remote. Menu button on the remote, click on VOD. So this is your movies and TV shows on demand. So if you come down to, let's say, new releases, here are all your new releases. You want to watch something, you click watch, and it plays like that. And then at this point, if you press the OK button on the remote, you'll get this progress bar on the bottom. Here you can pause, you can play, you can fast forward if you want, like that. And removing it, of course, press the exit button, exit again, press OK, that'll exit out. Press exit again to move back. Let's say you had TV shows that you wanted to follow as new episodes were coming out. The best way to do that is you can go to like TV shows current, and let's say you wanted to follow, I don't know, this show called Atomic. You click on it, then you click on this star, and now if you hit the left arrow button, by left arrow button I mean to the left of the OK button, you continue to, you hit the exit button on the remote and then the left arrow button to get into the categories. And now if you move all the way back up, just like the live TV, you also get a favorites for your on-demand content. So what you can do in here is you can put all your TV shows that you're following, so you don't always have to constantly look for them. Exit will get you back out into the live TV. Another way you can interface with this is you can press the EPG button on the remote. There's a button there called EPG. It's the guide. You just click on it and it brings up a guide. Here you can just click on any channel. Again, press the guide button. Click on any channel. Guide button. And you can click on any channel. That's basically how the live TV service works. You can also search for TV channels. So again, if you press the OK button on the remote, you'll get the TV list of the category you're currently in. So up top there, you see English, right? So if you press the left arrow button, you can see that there's all these other categories. So let's say you are in, I don't know, sports here. You're watching TSN and you want to go to the HBOs and you don't know where they are. You simply just press the OK button on the remote. And then at the bottom there, those color-coded functions, the green button will bring up the search icon. So here's the search bar. And then here you can type in HBO and then OK. And there's no HBO channels in sports, obviously. So you'd have to go back into English or all. So let's go into all and try that again. So we press the OK button. Then we press the green button. Then we type in HBO. Enter. And here are all your HBOs. So the search function will only search the category that you find yourself in when you perform the search. And by category, I mean the live TV category, like in here. So for example, if you're in sports and you try to search for a channel like CNN, you're not going to get it in sports. So you have to, people often make this mistake. If you want to search for channels specifically, you can just go into all and then use the color-coded function to search. And that way it'll search all the channels instead of searching each category that you're in. If you do it that way, chances are you won't find the channel. So I'll leave it there. Pressing the exit button will get you all the way back out. And then you can press the home button on the remote and it'll get you out of Cherry TV. If you guys have any questions or concerns, you can just let me know. Thanks.